Assalamualaikum. Today we are starting exercise 1.3 of Federal Board, unit number 1, that is about word problem. First we read the question. Question number 1 is, on his last bank statement, Qasim had a balance of rupees 1,75,000 in his checking account. He wrote one check for rupees 45,790 and another check for rupees 1,12,921. What is the current balance? Now we solve the question by writing the given data first, that is total balance that equals to rupees 1,75,000. Then check one amount. That equals to rupees 45,790. Now check two amount. That equals to rupees 1,12,921. So first we find the total amount of check, that equals to total amount of checks. So we add the amount of check 1 and check 2. By adding we get 1. 9 plus 2 11, 1 carry. 8 plus 9 equals to 17. 8 5 1. So the total amount of both check equals to 1,58,711. Now current balance equals to total balance minus total amount of checks. That equals to rupees 1,75,000 minus rupees 1,58,711. So by subtracting we get the answer of 16,289 rupees, which is his current balance. So we get this answer by subtracting, that is 175,000 minus 158,711. So by subtracting, taking carry, we get answer 10 minus 1 9, and here 8 remains. 9 remains, so 9 minus 1 8. 9 minus 7 2, and it remains 14, so 14 minus 8 6, and 6 minus 5 1. So this is the final answer. Now question number 2 is, last week Wajid drove 283.4 km on 16.2 liter of petrol. He says that he averaged about 1.75 km per liter. Is the answer is reasonable? Explain. So first we write the data that is given. Total distance 283.4 km, amount of petrol, (16.2 liters). Now the average fuel, we find the average fuel efficiency, that equals to total kilometer driven divided by total liter of petrol used. So by put the values, we get 283.4 kilometer divided by 16.2 liter, and we get the answer 17.5 kilometer per liter. Whereas the Wajid claimed average is 1.75 kilometer per liter, and the exact answer is 17.5 kilometer per liter. So the answer is not, so his claim is not reasonable. Claim is not reasonable, so the final answer is 17.5 kilometer per liter. Question number 3 is about Salma bought 3.2 yard of fabric for the total price of rupees 139.2. How much did the fabric cost per yard? First we write the data from question, that is the total price. Total price is equals to 139.2, and the total fabric equals to 3.2 yard. Now we have to find the cost of a fabric per yard, that equals to total amount, total price divided by the total fabric. 139.2 divided by 3.2, that is equals to 443.5. So the total cost per yard equals to 43.5. Question number 4 is Momna walks 3.5 km per hour. She took a 12-hour walk. How far did she walk? 3.5 km per hour is the given speed. 12 hour is the total time, and we have to find the distance that she walks. So first we write the data from question, that is the total speed of walk, or a walk speed, is equals to 3.5 km per hour. The total time equals to 12 hour. Now we have to find the distance, so we find distance from the formula of speed, that is speed equals to distance divided by time. So here distance equals to speed multiplied by time. multiply by time, that equals to 3.5 kilometer per hour multiply by time, that is 12 hour. So the unit hour cancels to each other and we get the answer of distance in kilometer, that equals to 42 kilometer. So the distance she covered is equals to 42 kilometer. Question number 7. A group of friends made 4-yard long rectangular banner. They paid 3.5 per yard for the fabric and rupees 9 for the firm to go around the banner. 10-yard perimeter. What was the width of the banner? So first we write the data here. L represent length, that equals to 4 yard. W represent width, that is unknown, and perimeter equals to 10 yard. As the banner shape is rectangular, so we know the perimeter of rectangle equals to 2 into length plus width. Now put the values in the formula. Perimeter is 10, so 10 equals to 2 into L, which is 4, plus W. Writing with unit, 10 yard equals to 4 yard plus W, that is 10 yard equals to 2 fours are 8 yard plus 2 W. Moving 8 yard to the other side of the equation, we get 10 minus 8 yard equals to 2W. 2 yard equals to 2W, and the value of width is equal to 2 by 2 yard, that equals to 1 yard. So the width of rectangular banner is 1 yard. Question number 8 is: a shoe factory has an asset of 20 lakh, of which 3 by 5 is the capital and the rest is debit. Find the amount of capital and debit, as asset equals to capital plus debit. First we write the data from question, that is total asset equals to that equals to 20 lakh. So asset means the total amount that business own, total money that business own. Amount of capital, so as it is given, it is 3 by 5 of the total amount, so it is 3 by 5 multiplied with total asset, that is 20 lakh of total asset, that equals to 3 by 5 multiply with 20 lakh. So after cancellation, we will get the answer of 12 lakh, which is the capital. Now to find the debit, as the formula is total asset equals to debit plus capital, so debit equals to total asset minus capital amount. So the total asset equals to 20 lakh, 20 lakh minus 12 lakh, that equals to 8 lakh. So the debit is equals to 8 lakh, which is the final answer. Asset equals to capital plus debit. So we done this solution with the formula. You can also write the formula at side. Question number 9 is about the world lowest temperature in past 100 year was recorded to be 89.2 degrees centigrade at Woodstock, Antarctica on July 21, 1983. Convert this temperature into Fahrenheit and Kelvin scale. Here the conversion of Celsius into Fahrenheit is given, that equals to F equals to 9 by 5 of Celsius plus 32 and Kelvin equals to Celsius plus 273. So first we write the data. First we write the expression Fahrenheit, that equals to so here degree equals to this. So by converting it into F we get 9 by 5 . So by multiplying this to this we get answer minus 802.8 divided by 5 plus 32, dividing them we get minus 160.56 plus 32 and the answer is equals to minus 128.56 Fahrenheit. That's the answer, conversion into Fahrenheit. Now for the conversion in Kelvin we write the formula, that is equals to Celsius plus 273. Now again put the value in Celsius, that is equals to minus 89.2 plus 273 and we get the answer 183.8 Kelvin. So this is the answer. Last question is, a company was penalized by the Government Act for low quality production if the company has 3 shareholders, Farah, Mariam and Tahreem, investing in the ratio 1:2:3 and the amount of penalty is 4,56,868.97. Find the amount of penalty paid by each of 3 shareholders. So first we write the data, that is total penalty that equals to rupees 4,56,868.97 rupees. Investment ratio that is the ratio of Farah, Mariam and that's the ratio of Tahreem. Now sum of Farah investment is equals to, as Farah contribute only one part out of total 6 parts, so Farah investment is 1 by 6 multiply with total investment rupees 456 868.97, that equals to rupees 76,144.83. Now the investment of Mariam investment, as Mariam contribute 2 part out of total 6 parts, so that equals to that equals to 1,52,289 rupees. Now Tehreem investment, as Tehreem contribute third part out of total 6 parts, so Tehreem contribution is 3 by 6 of rupees 456,868.97, that is equals to rupees 228 434.49. So this is the final answer. Please subscribe my channel, like and share with your friends.